Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, my Loverlies. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am so happy you found me. I do so hope that you will like and subscribe before you leave. Become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned, and definitely when that makeup is cheap. Today is New Makeup Monday. We've got lots of kind of pricey makeup to talk about. The real question though is it actually worth it? Before we get started, a very special, very warm welcome to any of those that are new to my channel. I am so incredibly happy that you're here. If you enjoy the content, I do so hope that you will mash that thumbs up button. I hope that you will subscribe if you have not already. And I hope that you will ring my bell, turn on your notifications, so that way, next time I upload a video, you can come right back here and we can hang out together again. Also, my makeup is already done. I used the world's most affordable palette. I used the BYS Smoky eyeshadow palette for today's eyeshadow look. Guys, if you've never heard of this brand before, that is totally okay. They're not super well known. Honestly, the only place I ever come across these is, funnily enough, Family Dollar, and then of course TJ Maxx, Burke's, Marshalls, all the discount stores. I got this palette for $2.99, and when I tell you the eyeshadow formula is so surprising, it's kind of insane. Like, you definitely wouldn't think that you're going to get this quality in a $3 eyeshadow palette, but it's so good. Definitely be on the lookout for this brand. They all come in this super cute little tin packaging, but this one is my favorite. It's my go-to for like a silvery, smoky kind of eye look. You've got every shade you might need in this palette, and it's convenient and it's good, and I like it very much. I, of course, did film a TikTok on today's eye look. If you're interested, I'll make sure to put the link for the TikTok as well as all of my other socials, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, in the description box below, along with a full list of all of the products we're going to talk about in today's video. Guys, if you're not following me on all my other socials, you definitely should go do that. I post fun content every single day, and if you're following me everywhere, you don't have to worry about missing a single moment of it. Guys, with all of that out of the way, let's dive in to the new goodies. Last time I went to my local Burke's, I came across a new brand that I had never played with before. That brand is Joah Beauty. Now, I have heard people talk about this brand before. I believe they're available at CVS, places like that. Now, I think they're a good mid-range drugstore brand. They're not the most expensive, but they're not the most affordable either. They're around that Flower Beauty price point. Tati talks about Joah Beauty all the time, and I've been curious about them for a good long while. But like I said, they're a little bit pricey, but I figured I would come across them on sale at some point. Well, that actually happened, and I was super stoked. Not only that, but I know it was meant to be, because I found complexion products in my exact shade. That never happens. So I was stoked. I picked up 3 different products. Let's talk about this one first. This is the Crystal Glow Tinted Luminizer Stick. Now, when I saw this, I thought that this was going to be a luminous kind of foundation stick. However, that's not quite what this is. So the box says that this is a light switch for your skin. It says sheer coverage with illuminating pigments that blur the complexion for a luminous glass skin glow. And baby, you know me, Miss Dried Up Dusty Old Mummy, that glass skin glow is something I search for continuously. So I was on this like white on rice. This is what the packaging looks like. Super cute. I was able to pick this up for $6.99. However, at full price, it goes for $13.99. So about $14. I think that's pretty much standard price point for things like this at the drugstore right now. Unfortunately, everything is getting so ridiculously expensive. So packaging, super cute. I love the color of the packaging. This gorgeous lilac-y color is absolutely everything. You open it up. I have this in the shade Fair Cool 050, almost my exact skin tone. So love that for me. And again, I thought this was going to be a little bit of a glowy foundation stick. However, that is not what this is. Like, you can see there's definitely a little bit of coverage there when you swatch it out, but the minute you blend it out, that coverage literally goes away. Like it said, it is definitely a sheer coverage product. It leaves just a little bit of a tint on your skin, but I think what really disappointed me about this product is the lack of glow. Like it says it's going to leave this glass skin glow on your skin, and I'm just not seeing it. Now, guys, also for today's video, we have just a little bit of a different kind of format. I did film little clips of me applying the products in today's video. If you enjoy the new format, I would really appreciate any comments you guys leave down below. Let me know if you like it. Do you like it when I just kind of like talk about the products? We get in, we get out, we get done. Or do you like seeing the application process? Your opinions are so important to me. So anything you guys have to say, whether it be constructive criticism or even if it's just a hello, thank you for the video, I'm enjoying what you're doing. It literally makes my day. But again, I'd love to know if you enjoy the new format, if you enjoy the little application clips. Just let me know down in the comments. But yeah, the lack of glow, the lack of like that glass skin, like I don't know. There is just a teeny tiny bit of a sheen, but I was expecting this to be more of a hydrating kind of luminous thing, and it's almost like there is the tiniest bit of luminosity there, but for the most part it feels a little bit drying, honestly. Like it didn't go on my skin and leave it hydrated and plump and fresh. It almost mattified in a way. Like this is I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. It's definitely not worth $14. I don't even think it's worth the $7 that I paid for it. So this I could do without. Speaking of complexion products, I picked up an actual foundation. Now this is the Crystal Glow Peptide Infused Foundation. I have this one in the shade FC040. This is almost an exact shade match for me. Love that. It almost never happens that I find my exact shade match at those discount stores. So the fact that this is so close to my actual skin tone is kind of mind-blowing to me. Y'all, the packaging, I don't think there's anything super special about the packaging. Now this foundation is just a little bit pricier. This goes for $15.99. Again, I picked it up for $6.99, so about half price. I think at 16 bucks, it's pretty standard pricing for foundations at the drugstore. Again, so not super expensive. Y'all, this I absolutely adore. This went on so beautifully. It blended gorgeously. It's got a good solid kind of lighter medium kind of coverage. It looks so flawless on the skin. It powders down beautifully. You guys know that I never come on here with my makeup freshly done, so we're going on about 4 hours of wear at this point. And I have got to tell you, even though my under eyes, like I have dry skin, just kind of is what it is, but my skin just in general, it looks gorgeous and glowy and dewy. I haven't touched up at all whatsoever. I just think that it's not sinking into my fine lines. My forehead still looks really, really nice. It's not emphasizing my lines in any way. I think this is stunning. I love this. I love the pump on it. I love the packaging. It's got plastic packaging, but I don't mind that it's not a glass bottle. I think this could very easily become an everyday go-to kind of foundation for me, just because it's got that great, perfect amount of coverage. If I want to do something super glam, I can build it up. If I want to do something lighter, more everyday, I can just do one layer of it. Gives the skin a really gorgeous, glowy kind of finish. It powders down well. Doesn't say sticky or tacky on the skin. Now, it doesn't set down on its own, but it doesn't stay like super movable and mobile. Like it doesn't stay tacky and gross or heavy feeling on the skin. It's got that really beautiful, lightweight, breathable kind of finish to it. It's so nice. I really like this. This is my favorite product in the entirety of today's video. It's like my star product, my star find of the week. This is delightful. Last but not least, from Joah, I also picked up a powder. So this is the Perfect Complexion Cashmere Pressed Powder Foundation. I have mine in the shade FW010. It's just a little bit warm for me, but that's all right. It's not too bad. I think it's more neutral than it is anything else. It's not super like Simpson yellow, and this is a powder foundation, so there is just a tiny bit of coverage to it. Y'all, when I tell you this powder feels like literal silk. You can definitely tell it that there is silicone in this powder because it has that little bit of a slip to it, but it goes onto the skin so beautifully. Like, again, my entire face is powdered, but it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I really, really enjoy it. Now, this is definitely not one of those powders that I would use to set my under eyes. I do think it's a little bit heavy and a little bit too full coverage to be an under eye powder, but for the outer perimeters of the face, it adds just a little bit of coverage. It sets your makeup. It blurs out pores. It's so pretty. I can't get over how like smooth and gorgeous this powder is. I really, really like it. Now, this is available at CVS for around $12. I picked mine up for $7, like everything else from the brand I picked up. But I do like this very, very much. Do I think that it is a super exceptional, fantastic, amazing, super different kind of powder? No, not necessarily, but I do think it's a very, very pretty powder. So if you're looking for a pressed powder that's got a little bit of coverage to it, but is beautifully smoothing and blurring, not too heavy, not cakey, I do think this is a fantastic option. Speaking of powder, I tried a new one. So this is the Toy Factory Ultraset Niacinamide Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Guys, powder is one of those things that I am constantly experimenting with. A good powder can make or break your makeup routine, especially when you're a dried up, dusty old mummy like I am. This is delightful. First of all, let's talk about the packaging. Packaging, 10 out of 10. I love the holographic pink thing they've got going on here. Pink and white, or like this kind of color situation. One of my absolute favorites. So the packaging really, really drew me in. This is what the actual component looks like, and this has a lot of big claims. It says Ultraset is a high-performance niacinamide-based loose setting powder formulated with a skin-first approach to setting your skin. This is supposed to have all kinds of vitamins in it. It's supposed to be hydrating. They said to think of it kind of like a serum in a powder. I like this. I like this a lot. The actual packaging is really, really gorgeous. Love the pink top. It's also got this really gorgeous sifter situation. So if you wanted to travel with it, you don't got to worry about that big poof every time you open up your powder. That's delightful. Guys, this is so nice. I did use this to set my under eyes today, and you can tell me what you think in the comments below, but I think my under eyes are looking pretty freaking fantastic. On top of that, I used it to set the center of my face as well, and there's not a single pore on my face at all today. I am very, very happy with this. I think it's delightful. Packaging is fantastic. Wear time is fantastic. Finish is fantastic. My under eyes are such a giant problem area for me, especially like the further into winter we get, the drier my skin gets. I have so many dry patches pretty much all over my face, but specifically right there in the nose area. And a powder 9 times out of 10 is just going to make that so much worse. And this really did go on and blur things out, smoothed things out, and made it look so much better. I like this so very much. The only downside to this powder is that it's $30, and that is pretty pricey for a powder product. However, my absolute holy grail at the moment is the Ciate London Extraordinary Loose Setting Powder. I've bought that 3 times at this point, and it's $28. I am very, very willing to pay full price for it because it's so fantastic. And I think for $2 more, this is worth it. This is so good. You're getting a great amount of product in here. I really like the packaging. I love that there's a sifter on here. It's just delightful. Again, you guys can tell me your thoughts in the comments below. But like, I mean, a powder isn't going to get rid of texture, but it can help, and it can help kind of smooth things out. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look heavy. It's performing beautifully. I really, really like this. I'm going to continue to use it, but I can easily see it being something that I would definitely repurchase at full price. So, so nice. Next up, I picked up a couple of higher end products the last time I went to Target, and I've been using them since then. That was a couple of weeks ago at this point, and I have some thoughts. So first, I want to talk about this little bite-size duo. So at Target, at Ulta, they have these little bite-size products now. So I picked up the Fenty Matchstick Duo. This is in the medium shade. This is the shades, I think it's Truffle and Champagne Heist. These are the matchsticks. I have a contour and a highlighting stick. And this was $30. $30 for two of these teeny tiny little sticks. And while I will say that the packaging is genuinely delightful, I love the packaging. They're so cute and so sleek. But y'all, that's rolled up the whole way, and that's how much product you're getting in here. I paid $30 for both of these together, which means that this little thing right here cost me $15, and that got me to thinking. So I did use this on my skin today. I definitely don't think it's a contour, definitely more of a cream bronzer for me, definitely too warm to be a contour, in my opinion, but it does look beautiful. It blended out effortlessly. I really like the color. It's not too warm. Let's blend it out so you can see what it looks like. It's got a great amount of pigment to it. It wasn't patchy, anything like that. Just looks really nice. I think it's supposed to be a cream to powder formulation, so it's nice. It's easy to work with, but it's $15. $15 for this teeny tiny little thing, and you're getting 2.8 grams of product. Y'all, and again, the two of them together are $30. So you're getting 2.8 grams of the contour and 2.8 grams of the highlight. And the highlight's not my favorite. I don't know. I just am not a big fan of the color of it. It's very, very pretty, but it's definitely a little bit too dark for me. Now, of course, that is definitely my fault. I should have gotten a lighter shade, but just I'm not a giant fan of it. I'm not a fan of the color. I don't think it's super reflective. Like, there's just nothing super special about it, right? And for $15, I really want to be wowed. I got to thinking about it, and y'all, I went right back to my NYX contour stick. Y'all, this is basically the same exact thing, only it's in one product. So one side, y'all, this is my contour side. I am like genuinely out of it. I need to go pick up a new one. But one side is the contour side, and then the other side is this really gorgeous cream highlight. And if we're being honest, I definitely enjoy the NYX highlight just a little bit better. I think the color is better. I also think it leaves more of an impact on the skin, whereas the Fenty one comes off just a little bit glittery. This one is just really gorgeous and smooth and just like glowy, very buildable as well. So if you want to build it up and get something a little bit more intense, you definitely can do that. And not only that, but you're getting a butt ton more product in here. So like I said, you're getting 2.8 grams in the Fenty, whereas in the NYX, I think you're getting almost twice that. You're getting 4 grams on each side. So, you know what I mean? Maybe not almost double, but definitely over a gram more of product on each side. And you're getting both of these for $14. So, I don't think that I will ever repurchase this. I'm going to give the highlight stick away because I will never use it. Not a fan of the color or the texture or the finish. The contour side is okay. Again, it's more of a bronzer for me than anything else. I really like the packaging, but the product itself is just not anything super special. I think the NYX contour stick is so much better. Again, y'all, you can tell I have definitely loved this so very much. It's like gross and grody, and it definitely is about to be thrown away. Like, I've literally dug down in there. Also, a little bit of a just the more you know. There is so much product. After that top part gets gone, there is so much product still down in there. That's where they're hiding just about half of your product. So keep using it. I just take a little brush and dig down in there and use my brush to kind of like stipple it onto my face. But there's a ton more product left in here. Anyway, good to the last drop. I get both of these, this stick for $14 at Target, Walmart, wherever you decide you want to pick it up. It is so much more affordable. I think the quality is just as good, if not better, in my opinion. There's more coverage here. There's more pigmentation. I like the tones better. This packaging is super cute, but I'm not willing to pay an extra $15 just for cute packaging. I'd rather take my NYX any day of the week. And last but not least, I splurged on another ridiculously expensive product. This is from Benefit. This is the Hoola Lite. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing today, and I feel like you can barely tell I have any bronzer on. This is not my favorite. While I do think that the actual product itself is beautiful, the packaging is kind of cute. It's a little bit annoying to me though, because this thing doesn't want to stay open, so I keep having to open it back up to stick my brush back in there. It's kind of annoying to me. I do like how sleek and teeny tiny it is. It's super cute. However, the color is very, very, very fair. I didn't realize how fair it was going to be. Again, that is my fault for getting the right color, but it's just super, super fair. I have to layer this up so much to get it to show up on my complexion, and I think I'm pretty pale. So there's that. This goes for $36. Yeah, this is a $36 bronzer. I don't think you're getting a ton of product in here. I mean, you're getting a nice amount of product, and I mean, if this works for your skin tone, I assume you wouldn't have to use quite as much of it as I did today. I just wasn't super impressed. It's beautifully finely milled. It's smooth. It applies evenly. It didn't patch. Anything like that didn't grab on my makeup. It does look super gorgeous on the skin. And if you have the money to spend on it, I don't think that you would be disappointed. However, I got to thinking, and y'all, my Juvias Place bronzer is almost freaking identical. So this is the Juvias Place Bronzed Light. This is a bronzing duo. First of all, I love the packaging on this so much more. It flips open. You get this really gorgeous full-size mirror, and then there are your two pans of product. Now, this pan right here is almost a straight dupe for the Hoola Lite. You guys can see those colors are almost identical. Honestly, I like the Juvias Place just a little bit more because it's a little bit more cool toned, so it looks better on my fair skin. And while it is just as fair as the Hoola, I find that it shows up just a little bit better. It's more pigmented. It's just as smooth and finely milled. It's just as easy to blend out on the skin. You guys can see it just blends out super smooth. There's no patchiness, no nothing. But for this one, you're getting two different shades. So twice the amount of product. You're getting dang near the same quality. And it's only 20 bucks. You're saving $16. You're getting twice as much product. I just feel like, why on earth, when there are products out there like this, why would you ever spend money on this? I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. Yeah. I mean, the name is nice. The packaging is kind of cute, but this is so much better. I actually, after I used this today, I went in with this and I added just a little bit more, because again, it's just a little bit more pigmented and I could get it to show up just a little bit more on my skin. But you're getting two pans of product. You're getting a really great amount of product in here as well, and I like that you have options. You could even mix both of these colors together if you wanted something that was just a little bit in the middle. It's so good, and for 20 bucks you absolutely cannot beat it. Again, this Benefit Hoola Lite, any of the Hoola I just would never repurchase. I just don't think it's worth it. I think they're incredibly overpriced, and I really don't think there's anything special enough about the formula to warrant that $36 price point. Guys, that is it for today's New Makeup Monday. I do hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful to you in some small way. Guys, I love you so very much. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up before you leave. As always, no filters, no fancy lighting. It is just me sitting in front of my camera, playing with some new makeup, hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. And until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.